Hi. Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. This is Maggie and Kira, and we're happy to bring you this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading. And welcome to Your Essential Practice. And we would like to invite you to subscribe, like, comment, and contact me if you want any of your own rune readings done. Links are down in the description. Also, lots of zodiac and astrological information down in the description box below. So if you want a lot of the astrological information, like what's happening, like moon transits, things like that, that's down in the description box. Okay, let's get into your rune reading for the 11th through the 17th.
Greetings, Aries, and welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading here for the week. Let's jump right on in and get your rune for the energetic past. In your energetic past here recently, we have the rune of Ingwas, the god Ing's rune of Ingwas. This is a lot like divine masculine healing work. This is successfully planting the seed into the fertile soil. This is coming from that place of knowing rather than guessing. And so in that aspect, it's the divine masculine's rune, because you can plant that seed in the fertile soil and walk away with the full knowing and not have to guess that you are moving forward with that successfully planted seed. So ideas being planted, things being started here in your recent past, maybe just even a way of looking at yourself and with more of that healed sense of ego aspect, where the energies are just more stoic here in your energetic past. Please take what resonates here, leave what does not, as we continue along. In your energetic now, in the energetic now is Othala. Othala is the rune of that legacy, inheritance, income, all those sort of things. When we're in Ingwas and we're in our divine masculine, we're also looking at our foundation. We're securing our legacy, right? We're knowing what is, we're having a better aspect and knowing, gnosis, of what is transitory versus what's perpetual, and leaving behind that lasting, healthy legacy that's going to be in service for the next 7 generations. So you could have recently just put yourself out there again, Aries, and just with your best foot forward, just kind of going back to where you're fertile soil, maybe honoring your aspects of your inner child, right? Healing those ego aspects and getting back out there in cementing more of your legacy work. So this echoes something in the past that has bared fruit for you in your past, that you're kind of getting into again here with that healthy paradigm shift, adopting that healthy mindset, that healthy lifestyle, that next chapter that you've been writing, Aries, that is kind of like some skill or some knowledge or an experience from your past that's helped you move ahead in more of a divine masculine aspect in creating a long-lasting legacy, a beautiful, healthy foundation. In your energetic near future here, we have the sun rune of Sawilo. This is good luck, fortune. This is success after the trial. This is a lot like the Midas touch. Like anything that you touch, it turns into gold. So it's like that effect. The sun's light, it shines on everything, and without reservation, without any judgment, and you're called to embody that moving forward. Just being your beautiful self, Aries, and shining like the sun, shining like that star, embodying your sun energy, your light, as you lead by example moving forward. This is beautiful stuff here for you. Let's get your energetic influence of the now. This is interesting. This is Hagalaz. This is the rune of hail And so this is indicative of that natural disaster. It's more like an unintended eventuality. It's not an if, it's a when. So this is more like when you are planting these things and you're nurturing them with your legacy and stuff, the things that are being removed out of your life kind of seem like a natural disaster, but those are things that aren't serving your legacy or your divinely guided path. Or you could just be in your head more about like, that kind of happened to you in the past before, but you're more in a stoic sense, a healed ego aspect, and making sure that you're ready for if and when these natural disasters or like tower moments, like this is representative of that tower card in tarot too, where the tower falls and you get to rebuild from that foundation. So you could be under this energetic influence right now where you had maybe a shakeup. This is being tested, but you're looking at your foundation. You are building from the bottom up. You're not building with that castle in the sky, Aries. So what is your energetic advice for the now? What's your advice? Yeah, lean on your partner, your partnerships, your spiritual gifts. Like I said, this is something probably from your past. You notice how Ingwas here looks like two Gibo stacked up onto each other. And the shape that the two Gibo make is that seed that y'all plant together. And this is like that beautiful balance reciprocation energy, like a Two of Cups or the Lover's energy. This is leaning also on your spiritual gifts or adopting a new spiritual gift in order to successfully maneuver into your best possible future here for you, Aries. So Gibo, in the balance of reciprocation, the give and take energy, knowing that there's a time and a place, a season and a reason for everything, you can balance out that give and take energy with like, okay, well, I know that that's being removed in my life for the purpose of new things to take their place. And the sun is going to be shining here right after that storm, right after the hail anyway. So this is a really good time to be in your stability, in your reciprocative energies with your partner. Now, this could be a coworker, this could be an energetic, spiritual, like leader, mentorship, friendship. This could also be a lover. This could actually be a romantic partner here for you, or even a family member. Please take what resonates, Aries, and leave what does not. In your energetic outcome out of all of this, beautiful energies of Fehu. Fehu is the rune of cattle, abundance, wealth, prosperity. That, and you have the sun rune after all of this too. So this is beautiful because Fehu, cattle, means wealth, abundance, shifting in aspects of abundance. You've weathered this storm really well, Aries, and you are blessed with abundance here in your total outcome. And the sun also confirms this. But we're going to get the energetic clarification from all of these with the lapis lazuli runes here this week. So in your energetic past here, Aries, with Ingwas is clarified with Naldis. Naldis is your needs, constraints, limitations. Your ego balance is being mastered through addressing your needs, constraints, limitations. Naldis is like you're going down the path and now this log is blocking your path. You're addressing it from a very grounded place, but noticing that this is an opportunity to create that fertile soil, right? So that's beautiful. Moving on, you're energetic now. Clarified by Sawilo. So we have Sawilo in here twice. So the sun's light is shining on you. It's blessing you and it's providing you your warmth, security, good fortune in building and in leaving your lasting legacy, protecting your foundation, protecting your legacy, right? In very divine masculine healed ways. This is also a good time to bring up that we both have aspects of the divine feminine and masculine within all of us. So it's not just divine masculine. This is reciprocative energies here. Okay, in your advice for the now. But let's look at this clarification for the energetic near future. You have the Divine Feminine's rune. Beautiful stuff. So with the Divine Feminine's rune, Logos, this emotional healing, intuitive healing, intuition increase. So being through these, you do increase your intuition, your knowingness, and your adaptability through all of this, Aries. You're seeing it through to fruition. And this being closely united with, in the timeline here, with Ingwas, the Divine Masculine's rune, and Gibo here in your partnerships. I really do think that this is a spouse or significant other here for you. You're kind of drawing energy from and giving energy towards one another. Now, here's a good reminder in that a relationship best works when we're both in service to the other. When you start looking at what's in my hands, right? What's on my plate? Then you start that comparison, that analysis paralysis, and it just stalls the whole relationship. All right, so this is like a good emotional kind of, not really even a closure, but more like an emotional confirmation. And that really heals a lot of the aspects of your Divine Feminine wounding from the past. So it's really cool that the Divine Masculine is opening it up by addressing these needs, constraints, limitations, and the Divine Feminine gets to show up and heal as well. So holding space for each other is the name of the game here. What's your energetic influence clarification? Yeah, Reho. So moving along, being in the energetic flow, being in the now. Reho is very grounded energy, but always has that one foot moving forward. So surrendering to the flow, surrendering to the now, being present and stable in your relationship, and your reciprocative energies, your stoicism kind of aspect. Surrendering to the flow, being in the now, when we're in this Hagalaz moment, influenced by it, this shake-up or whatever you want to call it, oops moment even, this is a good time to recognize how present we are. Now, we can look at this as happening to us or for us. When we're looking at it as happening for us, we're more in that now and that stability. When we're looking at that happening to us, then we're reactive to that energy and we're falling out of that divine flow. Okay, so being responsive, not reactive, surrendering to the divine flow, being present, and the warmth, the sun's light that it radiates, the light codes, the life-giving energy, the nourishment, everything is all being blessed right now. Yeah, so Gibo's clarified here by Uruz. Uruz is the ox rune, that momentum energy. Keep that momentum energy going, Aries. Stay grounded throughout. Make sure this is a healthy dynamic, a healthy connection, is what I'm being told here by this. Uruz, the ox rune, very grounded energy, very much in that swift downward hill type of momentum. And that is also a rune of abundance here. So this is more like being in your natural selves, being in your natural being and grounded abilities of reciprocation, being present. It's just always good to ask ourselves and to just check in regularly, not just once a day, maybe several times a day. Am I being present? Just ask yourself that simply. And if the answer is no, then you know you need to go probably ground, maybe have a conversation with this give and take kind of energy. But here in your outcome out of all of this, Fehu is clarified with Ewaz. Ewaz is the horse rune. This is like that pilgrimage, that trusted energetic source that's proven itself to you time and time again. So yeah, this is very much, I believe, like an abundance of loving energy, shifting your perspective of abundance into this partnership that's proven itself to you time and time again throughout your life, Aries. All right, the warning here with Fehu is there are several things, distractions that can lead us off of our divinely guided path. as our abundance flows and increases. So you might want to actually be on a pilgrimage toward sort of energy. This is also known as the horse rune, like man's best friend. That energetic source has proven itself to you time and time again throughout your life. That's what this is. This could actually be like, okay, you're in your abundance mindset and you feel like you want to maybe get a vacation in, maybe before winter time. Maybe just go on a little pilgrimage. Like it's almost that time of year where everybody's into wanting to go see the fall colors in the northern hemisphere. So that could be something. Just going on an outing with your energetic partnership. It could be your relationship with yourself, even, Aries, or with divine source. Take what resonates, please. Leave what doesn't. Also, please let me know in the comments below how this is all resonating here for you. But through this, with this in your near future, a lot of emotional healing reciprocity. You see how Ewaz here looks like two lagus, right? It's like mirroring itself here. So this is somebody who is showing you that emotional and intuitive reciprocity. They mirror you in a grounded way. They are very much a part of your emotional aspect and your divine feminine healing, whoever this is or whatever this is here for you. Yeah, beautiful abundance looking up for you. This pilgrimage or this is kind of solidifies this. Your aspects of abundance aren't necessarily monetary. All right, let the things that fall away go ahead and fall away, because look at this beautiful balance that you get, this beautiful reciprocity in divine partnerships, a wealth of this divine partnership, like feeling like you hit the jackpot here, Aries, with a significant other. So that's pretty awesome. I'm really, really happy for you. Now let's get a card of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Spirit, straight from Source, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly, what message of clarity do you have for Aries today? For this weekly rune reading, we're in between those eclipses. What do we have for a message of clarity? Okay, flipped that one on over here. Empathy. Yeah, that's really going to open up a lot of that understanding and solidify and like strengthen that foundation you have. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation, is what this card says. Now, let's read more about that card of empathy. Again, it says, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. You don't truly understand others' motivations if you haven't lived their lives and seen the world through their eyes, Aries. It's so easy to judge another's behavior matched up against your own and label it as right or wrong. But you're missing an important part of the equation, the other person's history and personal path. We're all sparks of the divine, and with the purpose here, we're all in the physical dimension, and we can all exert our own free will. Some of us have lost our way on the path to love, and it is a human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through their eyes and with compassion. Your job, Aries, is not to judge. Your job is to love and understand. Yeah, that beautiful balance and reciprocity, that empathy, that's your advice. I really believe it's just that balance, the stability. Remember when the runes are out like that, that's very stable, very stable, very stable energy. All right, you want to continue that stability even through this shakeup. Being present with them is the key. All right, you have this blessed, awesome energy here in the future. Namaste, Aries. Have a blessed, abundant week.